Hey everybody, this is Limited KRGN and we're doing another cool review this week, and this is my Monster Hunters Jiguna Prison Wolf Dragon, and this is again from Monster Hunters, and this is the other variant color version. Again, this is from REVOLTECH Yamaguchi 135, and this is from Monster Hunters, and yeah, so this is really cool. And of course I'll tell you how much I got it and where I got it in the video, if you guys are a Monster Hunters fan. And I think this character, or in general, oh sorry guys, is ZINOGRE. That's what I think it's pronounced. Sorry guys, I'm butchering the name of it, but yeah. Hold on, let me just mess with the settings. There's the light. So this is a not that new, pre-owned, kind of old toy line. But this is from Monster Hunters, and I always like this design of this creature because technically he's a wolf slash dragon, and this is the other variant color version. It looks really cool. He has the gray with the red and the silver look compared to the actual regular one. That, don't get me wrong, it's still really nice and it looks really cool. I like to get both versions of this character because I like just the way he looks, his prosthetics, all of that. But I also really love the regular color version. So this is a limited line one that came out many years ago. It was more limited compared to the standard variant color one. So I guess it was like only an online website exclusive. Again, I'll tell you how much and where I got it in the video. So let's open this baby up and you guys can check out the accessories it comes with. Alright guys, so this is all the stuff that comes with it. Let me see if you guys can focus that. It's a red lightning compared to the standard blue one effect. Sorry about that. And he actually put this over his head, so he's doing like the lightning attack. I think this little piece came off. Could easily just be put back on. And it also comes with damaged horn parts. That's really cool. And it comes with a typical box if you want, because this line has the whole thing that makes the gimmick of this line. That's the ball has these unique kind of simple ball joints. And you have extra ball joints because they do break, and that's what encourages you to buy more. And the cool little armor that's not really painted, but still looks really cool scope wise. Makes you want to paint yourself if you're really good, painting it. But yeah. And that's it. That's all the accessories it comes with. These actually look nice. They're painted but not weathered, so you can't really see the uniqueness of the damage. And you can do that yourself with shoe polish yourself. But yeah, so let's get a better look at the figure itself now. Alright guys, so let's actually get a better look at the figure itself before we test the articulation. This thing is beautiful, really nice sculpted, really nice weathering. It's nothing like the Monster Arts SH Monster Arts figures, but it's still pretty great. Really good design, paint wise, mold wise, scope wise. It's beautiful. Let's zoom in the face so you guys can get a better look of it. The mold on the face itself, really nice, really nice. I don't know if you guys can see the paint on this figure is really nice. The mouth, that is awesome. Just the paint on this thing, the scope on this thing, it's beautiful. Sorry guys, I'm nerdy out. I love stuff like this. I love creatures. I like monsters. I like kaiju. I like dinosaurs. I like Godzilla. And I love wolves in general. Werewolves, wolves. So the fact that they mix dragons, that's another thing I love. Mixed together. Love it. But yeah. Okay, focus that. Okay, now let's test the articulation. So it's like your typical Tachi figure. It has pretty much ball joints. You guys can see that. So let's start with the head. So the head has one ball joint. I wish it had a big, just like a big fat ball joint. Instead of having this little one, it's just they know to give up and break. So it's one piece. As you can see that he can move to an extent. He does have a ball joint on his head. Actually, it's a 2 ball joint connection. So he does have the option going higher up. I think they purposely did that. Huh, that's interesting. This thing was not popping before. Ah, I see. That's what it is. Okay. Focus. This piece is from part of the head. So it's like it's just part of it. So just be careful with that if you ever buy one, because these do occasionally give up over time. His mouth has a ball joint. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it has a really amazing articulation as a result. So he has 2 ball joints for his arms. So he does super to an extent. Watachi balls. Wow. REVOLTECH balls. I'll just say that. It sounds bad either way. They have great articulation to an extent, but they are technically in like pressure, and they do give up over time. So just keep that in mind. Watachi balls. I am so sorry for that. That sounds bad. It's just ball joints. Let's just call them ball joints for REVOLTECH. Ball joints. He does have a ball joint, a small one. It seems like for his stomach, connecting to his chest and then his waist. He does have 2 big ball joints for his knees. It rotates, but again, the pressure to hold these do potentially give out. That's how they are. That's never a change from them, I notice. So you actually hear that. That's one of their trademarks of that kind of sound effect they have when it comes to these kind of articulated ball joints. He has a ball joint here. He has a ball joint there. You can see it. And there's another one for the edge of his tail. That's not ball joint. It's actually just a whole piece by itself. You guys can see that. That's interesting. But yeah. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has a little tiny ball joint for his knee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's the ones I can barely see. I know May has a little bit more, but what comes to articulation is not bad. But it's not 100% articulated, because even it technically get feel like it does. The issue with any of this toy line is that the ball joints are like, they're not like clip on, they're actually pressure, and then you start to move them. As a result, they eventually give up and they break. That's why at the time when this was still being sold through the company, they were sell the ball joints by itself to replace them, different colors variants. I have seen like these kind of knockoff ones from China. I'm kind of intrigued by them. I don't know how I want to get them, because they're probably gonna break. They're more cheaper, but they're also more cheaper. And you get like I think you get about $5 or $6. You get like maybe 50 ball joints, and that's not bad compared to the actual licensed one. It's just for a little pack of 12. You have to pay like $30 now, because they just stopped making those kind of. That's me why, but yeah. I think they have gotten a little bit better over time. This is like towards. This is where they're still kind of like figuring out with the ball joints there, so you still have a little bit of stiffness. Like the Batman Arkham figure is more articulated, more better compared to this one, because they just improve over time. The company. I think that's one reason they stopped selling the ball joints by themselves, because they found out the how to fix that issue. But yeah, now if you want me to compare this to a figure, let's put it right next to a SH Monster Arts figure. Alright guys, so this size comparison right now, you guys can see that. I'm gonna compare them to a Monster Godzilla, just my early 2000 Godzilla SH figure. Oh my god. And here's next to Godzilla, SH Monster Arts, early 2000 Godzilla. And just a size comparison. This is technically in the game he's not that big as compared to Godzilla, but at least like I think the SH Monster one is actually bigger. Body size a little bit bigger, because I did have it briefly. I got it as a gift to a friend that I gave to him, so I got to see the size of it, of the SH Monsters version, and it's a little bit bigger. It's about this big, so this makes more like sense if he was like Kaiju size, I think. So you guys can see that. I like that. It looks cool. They're about to fight. Of course, Godzilla's gonna kick his butt. I'm sorry. He's so cool, but no one can defeat Godzilla, King of Monsters. But yeah, that's just showing you a size comparison. I do have other Monster Arts figures, but I'm okay just showing you this one because I have them on display, and it's just a pain in the butt to get them down. It was an issue of just taking this one down, but just to show you guys the size comparison. All right, guys, so let's talk about the good and the bad, and about this toy, the good and bad. So first, I always like kind of start with the bad. Bad is it's just a little small complaint about me, and that's like if you don't know this line of the REVOLTECH line of the ball joints, you're gonna have issues with it. So that's the little negativity I have, because they're known to be a little hard to articulate sometimes, or it doesn't have the strength to support its figures, because over time the ball joint area does get loose over time. And also, the ball joints do give up and break, so keep that in mind. Other than that, that's the only negativity. The figure itself, when it comes to comes to the scope and the mold of it and the paint, it is really nice. I like it because it's not too big as the SH Monster Art. It's not too small either. It's perfect size to just add with my other SH Monster Art figures. Or anything I have, because I have other stuff in there too. I have Evangelion, because Taylor is same kind of universe in a way ish. It's candy now, because I think with the whole Shin Godzilla and all that stuff, yeah. And also, so I'm definitely gonna add him there, because I also have a REVOLTECH Jurassic Park Lost World T-Rex. You are gonna eventually see that video in the future. So it's perfect size. I like it. It's not too big, and I can have a display with the other monster figures I have. It's like I said. Nice paintwork, nice scoping, definitely must have. I'm not a hardcore Monster Hunter fan. I have played the games a couple of times. I have a friend who's like played all the games, not all of them, but he's a hardcore fan. And that's why I got him the SH Monster Arts version of this one. I would love to get the dragon from the Monster Arts, or even this one, for a good price, because they're in any Monster Arts figures, they go for a really expensive price, because I get it, it's a huge fan base. It's cool. It's based on the world with monsters, and you're pretty much starting as a monster hunter, but you have to build up your stamina and your health and your strength, and then every monster you defeat, you can upgrade. You can use their parts to update your armor to make it more stronger, and that's really cool, I think. It's a definitely must buy if you can get it for a good deal. I actually got mine for a really good deal. Good deal, but I do have to warn you, shipping was a little pricey. And I'll tell you now, I got this through Bai. And Bai uses a system where you can buy stuff from Japan. So it's like a middleman, you could say. So there's all these websites that you can't have access to over here, or they don't ship over here. And Bai helps with that. So you buy something through, they have Macari, they have the original, so they have Macari in Japan, because I think Macari originally came from Japan, the app. So you have more access. I noticed Macari is starting to do that now. They're letting you purchase from Japan now. I noticed that. But sometimes, you just find more stuff through, through buy, because there's stuff that you can't find at yacht. You have to keep looking around. I'll just keep it at that. So I pay about $30. Someone was selling through Macari on Japan for $30, but you still have to pay importing shipping fees. So altogether it was like $60, maybe 64, 65, with tax and everything. Because this by itself was like, I think it was like 28, 29 plus tax. Then to package it and ship it through buy and then ship it to over here, the whole process, it cost about $30 import shipping. It's a little bit more expensive compared to it's more expensive compared to what I bought from Suagaya when they give you the option for shipping. I prefer that. But I noticed their prices are going up in price, because I noticed that that's how they're getting the money back now. They're raising the prices on some of the stuff for the free shipping. No, well, not really free shipping. They charge us penalty fee, like a fee of $3. But either way, so I pay like about 60, 64, 65 ish. It's still a good deal because I have seen them gone online. The Monster Hunter line, when it comes to the REVOLTECH line, is expensive. Not expensive as the SH martial arts, but it's still pretty expensive. Especially this one. This was a online limited edition one. He goes for $125 to $200 sealed. So for about the $60-ish, I got it for 64, 65. It's still a good bargain. I really do want to get this one. I have this one. Now I want to get him because I'm looking at the photo here and he looks really nice. And his actual first, well, the first colored one before I found out about this one. And he looks really cool. I really like to have them both and just have them displayed together. So if I do find him in the future, I'll definitely do a review of him. I love this size. Don't get me wrong. I actually, like I said, I got the experience to have seen the SH Monster one, but that one was just a gift. So I got to feel it for a bit. It's cool, but I think I like this one better because its size is not too over big, so it doesn't take that much space. So I'm happy. So I'm definitely want to get this one, the first variant color version. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This is Limitless KRGNN. Like I always say, any way to help the channel out, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment, any way to help the channel out. And I go say adios and keep collecting. Bye.